I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, throw that to the side.
Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. Today I'm gonna be showing you how to open AutoCAD and how to set up your interface. This is a brief video, so let's go. So the first thing that you need to do is to download AutoCAD Architecture, and you can get that from the Autodesk website. So here's the Autodesk website, autodesk.com. You can go to it. If you are a student, you can search for the student version of AutoCAD. If you're not a student, you can search for the regular version of AutoCAD. Okay, if you need to purchase it, you can do that also. So once you've done that, you will get two icons, which is the metric version and the imperial version. So today we're going to be using the metric version, and the metric has to do with millimeters and meters. The imperial version, or the British version, has to do with feet and inches. Okay, so for today's purposes, we're going to use the metric version. So you double left click on the A symbol, which is the AutoCAD symbol, and you will see the program come up, Autodesk AutoCAD Architecture 2020. And it doesn't have to be 2020. You can go as far back as 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. They all have similar interfaces, but as the years go by, Autodesk improves on their programs. So if you have a different version, don't worry about that. You will be able to use AutoCAD architecture. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do once this finishes loading, we're going to set our units. Okay, so if you're using a laptop or a computer and you want to use a different computer, you have settings that you can preset before you start your drawing. So instead of going into your settings and having to reset all the time, you can just go to a certain template and start your drawing using that template, because it's very time consuming to have to set up your environment all the time. Okay, so once you have your template, you can name your template a certain thing, such as letterhead or legal, or whichever paper you're going to be printing it on. You can set your settings to that. Okay, so here you have the interface, and we are going to start with looking at the template. Okay, so right below start drawing, where you see my mouse, you have the template, and you can see there's different templates, but today we're going to use the metric template, and you left click on that and it will bring up your window area where you are working. Okay, above the window area you have the ribbon where you have all your symbols that are tools that you're going to be using to do your drawing. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is set the units, as I said, and to do that you're going to go to the A symbol at the top left corner, and you're going to left click on it, and you're going to go to drawing utilities. Okay, once you've hovered over drawing utilities, you have to go to drawing setup, and for different versions it's usually units, but for the 2020 version it's drawing setup. Okay, so click on drawing setup, and this will take you to the settings that you can change for your template and the drawing units that we're going to use. And here you can see inches, feet, millimeters, centimeters, decimeters, meters. We're going to be using millimeters because that's the smallest unit, and you can be more precise with that. Okay, for metric. The precision that we're going to use, the precision, the default precision that they have is set to 4 decimal places. We don't need it to be that precise, so we're going to use 2 decimal places, and let's click apply at the bottom and click OK. And if you want to keep this as your default, you can go to the box below and click save as default, and it's gonna come up every time you open AutoCAD. Okay. All right. So once we have that, we need to do your grids. We need to do the grids, and we need to do the snap. So the first thing we need to do below is type grid in your command box. So type grid. At the bottom, we have the mouse hovering, and grid is going to come up on the options. Okay, so once you click on grid, you want to change your settings to 10 millimeters, which would equal to 1 centimeter. Okay, so once you see grid specify spacing, you're going to put 10, and I have 10 there already, but you can also put 10 if you don't have 10 already, and then you press enter. Okay, so as you can see, the grid comes up, and this is your working surface that you can use to guide yourself along with your drawings. So the next thing we need to do, and the last thing, is to put your snaps. Okay, so you want to do the same thing. So we're going to do the snap by going into the command line, and we're going to type in snap into the settings right here. So SNAP, and snap will come up automatically, and you click on it, you left click, and to change your settings, your spacing, we're going to put it the same as the grid. So the grid was 10 millimeters. We're going to put the snap at 10 millimeters, and this serves to make your drawing much easier to use or to draw. And we're going to put in 10 and enter. You're going to click enter to complete it. So once you have that, for example, let's say we draw a line and you want the line to be 50 millimeters, you're gonna go across 5 boxes, and that's gonna be 50. So you can see 50 comes up in the circle, the cursor, which is blue, and that's 5 boxes. So you left click to complete your line, and let's say you want 30 millimeters, you're gonna go down how much? 3 boxes, right? So you go down 3 boxes, and then to complete the square, you left click all the way until you get to the start. Okay, so that's basically how you set up your drawing. Once you've downloaded it, you open either the metric or the imperial version, and you set up your interface. You make sure your grid is set to how you want it, and you make sure your snap is set to how you want it. Okay, all right, so if you understood this video, click the like button if you liked the video, subscribe for more. There'll be a lot more videos coming, so stay tuned. Okay, take it easy, practice, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.